All right, good evening and welcome to Asia Society Southern California's 2024 Annual Gala. My name is Kara Wang, and as your ASSC MVP, I am thrilled that I have been once again asked back to be your MC for this evening. Thank you. I will hold for applause. Thank you very much. We have an outstanding program tonight with a fantastic group of honorees who truly embody Asia Society's mission in an array of fields. Our honorees this evening are leading the way in cultivating cross-cultural understanding between the United States and Asia through their achievements in business, arts, sports, real estate, and medicine. Their dedication to their crafts continues to elevate the conversation around Asian voices and are key in paving the way for impactful relationships among different cultures through the Southern California community. And in addition to our honorees, we can raise a toast to what has been another extraordinary year for Asia Society Southern California. This year, Asia Society has continued to launch many creative initiatives and programs that address current issues of importance, always with the goal of a better shared future. This could not be possible without our incredible sponsors. I want to take a moment now to recognize our platinum sponsors, East Dill Secured and East West Bank. Thank you so much for your support. We couldn't do it without you. I also wanted to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank Mr. Brian Schreiger. He serves as the Vice Chair of Asia Society Southern California's board, and we cannot thank him enough for the past 12 years of spearheading this very gala. It's your gala, Brian. Thank you so much for all your work. Okay, now let's get right to it. I would love to introduce our first presenter of the evening, who also happens to be our very own Asia Society trustee and the chair of Asia Society Southern California. Please join me in welcoming Katie Sue.
Thank you, Kara. It's always so wonderful to have our ASSC MVP with us. Welcome. I'll make the remarks brief. As the first woman chair of Asia Society Southern California, I have the distinct honor of welcoming Dr. Kyung-wha Kang, who served as the first woman foreign minister of Korea. Dr. Kang assumed her role at Asia Society in April after a distinguished career as a diplomat and former UN official. As many here know, the ALL program, Asian Women Empowered initiative, launched here in Los Angeles, and it's very near and dear to my heart. And Dr. Kang is the very embodiment of all the values we push forward in the program. In her short tenure, Dr. Kang has already visited our centers in Hong Kong and San Francisco, and we are so honored to have her here with us tonight.
Thank you, Katie, for the very kind introduction and for the outstanding leadership of the Asia Society Southern Center as its chair and as a member of the Asia Society Global Board of Trustees with such great passion and sense of purpose. And good evening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that brief video, which I recorded barely a week into my new job. So just barely reading the script handed to me with only a very superficial understanding of what the words meant. Now, after a very busy month and a half, I still have much to learn and grasp, of course. But thanks to the extensive work with the staff and meetings with the global trustees and our visits to the Hong Kong Center, San Francisco Center, and here now in California, I have a much fuller and richer appreciation of what Asia Society means to the world in this time and age. For nearly 7 decades, starting in New York and now with presence in 16 locations in the United States and around the world, Asia Society has endeavored to build bridges and deepen mutual understanding with Asia and about Asia. The evolution and work of the 16 centers have reflected the very different local context in which they operate, but the huge diversity has been a great strength of the Asia Society brand name, which is widely respected even in countries where we do not have presence. Asia is slowly, but surely, claiming center stage in global affairs, politically, economically, and culturally. In a climate of rising geopolitical tension, economic uncertainties and rivalries, and what I would call fragmentation in the everyday realities of humanity around the world, Asia Society's mission is more pressing and needed than ever before. So I am truly honored and excited to be the new leader to carry the Asia Society banner, and even more so, to be the first woman from an Asian country to be given this role. Yes. Through policy analysis, business engagement, climate action mapping, arts and cultural exchanges, and educational programs, Asia Society fosters insights, encourages engagement, elevates voices from the region, informs audiences, and addresses complex and at times contentious challenges. We do the work out of our research institute, ASSC, a top-ranked global policy think tank headquartered in New York, beautiful museums in New York, Houston, and Hong Kong, a next-generation network of leadership spanning the Asia-Pacific region, an impressive women's empowerment and leadership program, as Katie has pointed out, created here in Los Angeles, and so much more. But I feel like I'm preaching to the converted, as many of you are already good friends and supporters of the Asia Society Southern Center. And thank you sincerely for that. But for those of you who are not, I do hope tonight's program will be enjoyable and inspiring, and your engagement with Asia Society here in Los Angeles and across the network will continue to grow and deepen. I am truly delighted to spend this special evening with you, honoring 5 visionary leaders, and then you'll hear more about them and a number of special guests from Kara and others. And finally, I must thank the Asia Society Southern California Gala Committee for all their work in making tonight possible, particularly the irrepressible Gala Chair, Brian Triger. So, thank you, Brian and the Gala Committee. And now, on to tonight's excellent program. Thank you very much.